Good morning, everybody. Oh my goodness, it is such a wonderful, great day today. We have a huge moving day. We were supposed to pack up last night, but we did as much as we could. We had to go shopping before we went on this huge adventure. We've got an almost 6-hour drive today, but first I gotta take this beautiful girl on a walk, so I've got to do that and I've got to get packing. So let's smash that thumbs up button and let's get to it. Look at how adorable she is. She's so ready to go. Oh, hold on, girly. I'm getting my shoes on. I only got one. Come on, let me finish getting my shoes on. Where are you going? I'm trying to take you out. Come on. We got things to do, you cutie pie. Oh, my goodness. Good morning, kiddo. Oh, my goodness. You woke up because I'm doing too much. And look at Luna. She's all over me. I can't even move. Are you ready for this exciting adventure today?
Yes.
Yes, we're going to go see our friends. We're going to go hang out in one of the most beautiful areas, honestly, in the world. Oh, Luna, you're knocking me down. I'm on the floor. Somebody send help. This doggy is crazy. All right, had a bulldozer come over and get that big old doggy off me. My goodness, she's so lovable in the morning. It's so adorable. She will come to the bedroom door, which we have closed. And because the area, the little hallway is so small right next to the bathroom and her tail is wagging so fast and so wide, she like knocks on both of the doors. And I should try to record it one time because she can hear me waking up. And it's just like tick, 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 literally, and it's so adorable. Here we go. She's had such a blast being here. And so have we. Beautiful area, Peace River, one of my favorite parks that we come to here in Florida. But we're going to one of the most beautiful parks in the world, as I mentioned earlier. We are doing a almost 6-hour drive today, and she gets to come with us, which is absolutely incredible. This little doggy, I've only known her for a few weeks, but she's gonna get to spend Christmas with us in the Florida Keys, and we're gonna do so much more than we did. Actually, we were there back in February of this year, and we did a lot of Key West stuff, and we missed so much more that the Keys have to offer. So that's what we're gonna do this time that we're there. We're gonna spend so much more time doing more outdoorsy things in the Keys and less time doing the touristy, adventurous stuff. And I'm super duper excited. This is gonna be an amazing day. We've got a lot to pack up. The honey did such a great job cleaning up last night, and we packed up most of the stuff. But of course we had to go do some shopping because prices in the Keys are for the birds and bees. My goodness, things are way more expensive out there. So we had to make sure we had enough food to last us the few weeks that we're gonna be there, so we don't have to go shopping and spend an arm and a leg or sell one of the kids to afford the groceries that are down there. So it'll be nice. But we're gonna get going in just a second. I'm up a little later than I wanted to be. Hopefully by the time I get back, the honey will have the other kids up. She'll be up. They'll be getting ready. There's not too much to do inside, but I've got a lot to do outside, which is very rare. I'm usually the one that has everything up and ready to go the next morning. What are you sniffing? What are you sniffing? A palm that has fallen. And I wish I was recording the other day because we were on a trail not too far from here and we ran into 4 alligator right on the bank. 2 of them jumped into the water, the other one was across the bank. And then not too far after that, I was riding my bike, my beautiful electric bike, and we ran into an armadillo, which I have not seen, I don't believe, in Florida before. We were seeing them all throughout the southeast, like Alabama and Tennessee and places like that, and Georgia, but never in Florida. And when we did see them, for the most part, they were roadkill, unfortunately. A lot of people hit them, and I watched a video not too long ago that said armadillos jump. I didn't know that. So a lot of the times what will happen, because they have their hard armor-plated shells, when people run them over, they don't die from the hit, which this could be wrong. Don't quote me on this. This is just what this video said, and it seems silly, but I'm repeating it to you because it seemed maybe true that when the cars run them over, they jump, and they can jump pretty high, and what ends up happening is they get hit from underneath, and they roll and roll, and that's how they end up dying, is not from the car hitting them itself, but from them technically hitting the car, which is super duper weird. But anyways, let's finish this walk with this beautiful girl. Beautiful, beautiful Luna girl. Look at her. I love it. Love the one ear up, one ear down. And then we'll get things packed up, squared away, and we'll get on the road for an amazing journey today. Just got back from taking Luna on a walk and come to find out that Jackson cleaned the entire bedroom while I was gone. At least most of it. That pillow came from Evelyn, who's still asleep up there. But all of this was trash last night. They had a huge fun party, so thank you so much for that. You're awesome, welcome. Kiddo. But now it's time to get ready because we got a big day ahead of us. And you already did some of your schooling, which is great. We just got to get going and get going, right? Yeah. Get up and get going. I know this looks like a horrific mess, but I've already started cleaning up, and this is from yesterday, so this is all the stuff I still got to put away. You can see Luna's out here eating her breakfast. This is from all the work that I've been doing on the inside. Got everything out of the tent. The only thing is I do have to take these lights down. I got to take the zapper down. Got to take the trash out. Got to take the other trash on the inside out. There's other boxes in there I got to take out. Got a lot to do, but this shouldn't take me too long. And since the inside is pretty much done, I'm going to have some help out here in just a second, which is rare for me. But the one thing I asked the honey to do immediately, because she gets the kids up and gets them ready, she already packed lunches for tomorrow. I got to organize all of this. Oh man, I am really behind. This is never how I like to leave things. This is very disorganized. This is usually super duper clear because the bikes, believe it or not, fit in here. If you watch the channel, you know you've seen it before. I love putting them in here. It's an awesome, like, this is such a small space, but I do get both of those bikes in here with space to spare. But I do have to get all this stuff reorganized and put back where it belongs. And oh man, that is a journey. Oh, this is what I'm looking for. There we go. Now I can film like a professional. Here we go. Look at me putting things away. This is normal speed. I promise this was not sped up whatsoever. I know it looks like Luna's freaking out, but she really isn't. That's just the way she is. Watch me get all this stuff put away as fast as possible because we've got to go. All right, there we go. Got the bay all cleared up. At least enough room for me to put the bikes in here. Now I got to get this Clam disassembled and put away. That shouldn't take me too long. And we're off, taking this Clam down at record lightning speed. Look at me take down these lights. I'm just one of the quickest people on earth. You guys didn't know that. But here I am. Look at how quick and easy this Clam is to take apart and put back. It's so fast, so easy, so simple. All right, I've got most of the outside done. Just a few more things, but I need to check in on the family and see how they're doing. Hello, beautiful. You guys are so cute. How are things going in here? Oh, man, there is quite a few things to do. Baron's over there vacuuming his mouth. That's wonderful. Jackson's over here eating a little bit. You're eating. All right, I got some coffee being made. That's great. Drink some of that. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay, I think I have enough energy to help you guys in here for a few minutes because we've got some things to do. Oh no, catastrophe has struck. Just sitting here eating breakfast, she opened the fridge, and look what we found. Oh no, we don't have time to make cinnamon rolls, do we?
Too bad, yes we do, let's go!
Yes, we're gonna make cinnamon rolls right now. Get that combi cooker out, let's go. Things are progressing quickly, and we're running out of time, of course, leaving a lot later than we wanted to, but I got most of the sewer packed up. I am flushing the second black tank because it was a little bit full. I've got everything else put away, I'll show you. I've got the mat that was over here put away. The kids are already in the car for some reason, they're just messing around. Must be move day. I've already seen 3 people move, and our neighbor's moving. The honey's already putting slides in. I think she's starting on the other side with the kids. I've got the bikes packed away. There you go. All nice and neat in there, and it was actually really easy without this one having the cage, which is called the Orbiter. Made it really easy to go in. That one was still a little bit of a challenge, but got it in there. And now I'm just flushing the second black tank like I mentioned, and we'll be good to go. We'll get hooked up, and we'll get out of here hopefully before 11 o'clock, which is in like 45 minutes. We got sidetracked while I was flushing the second black tank. I had a timer set and everything, but I put my phone down and I started doing other tasks, helping the honey get things organized on the inside so we can get going. And man, oh man, my alarm came off as I was going on outside, and I thought it was going off for a while, but luckily it tells you how long it's been going off. It was only 15 seconds, but when I pulled it, my goodness, it was like a rush, like a dam just got broken. So we were probably really close to having a huge accident on our hand, but luckily I checked. There's no leak on the inside, thank goodness, because this hose goes in, the sink is right on the other side of that, so it goes into the sink. There's like a little tube underneath, and it shoots it into the black tank that's down here. So what happens is if that gets full, the water comes all the way back up the tube underneath the sink. It has nowhere to go, so this water's going this way, that water's coming this way. It just blasts right in the middle, and it just floods underneath the sink, and it fills up the entire back of the RV, and it'll even drip from the back of here if we're not leveled properly, which is
a good way to know if you're not level properly. But man, oh man, I do not want to do that right now. We've got a long day ahead of us and a lot more to do before we actually get going. Got everything closed up and we're ready to go. I just took Luna, the Tuna, the Baboona, the Luna Duna on a walk. She did both, which is great. She's gonna ride with me in the truck as well as Jackson because he loves riding with Dad nowadays. So now we're just gonna hook up and we're gonna get ready to go. I'm gonna close this last few things up and then we'll be out of here and on our way to the Florida Keys. We're so excited. In the car and going, and holy moly, we got so lucky. We stopped because we saw Wallace, which was her first friend, which she's right here. Look at this beautiful little Lorna Duna. She's just sitting right here. She doesn't know what to do. She's so confused. She's moving all over the front. Luckily, we have a bucket seat right here, so I just lifted that up. So it's a lot more comfortable for me and Jackson, who is riding with me, which is amazing. It is such a beautiful day to drive. And while we were stopped talking to Wallace and his puppy parents, they let us know that I left the wreath on the door and they didn't know if it would blow away, but it would have, so thank goodness they stopped me and let me know, because that would have been terrible. Luna is loving this. She's still very unsure, but she's really liking being in the car. She's doing very well. She tried to get to the back, but the back is filled with bikes and scooters. There was no way that was going to happen, so that's why we had to make room for her up here. And I think this is going to work out great. I think she's going to do just fine. We're on our way, 291 miles and 5.5 hours to go. I cannot wait to get there. Had to pull over on the side of the highway. Oh my goodness, thank goodness we came to a spot. Look what just happened as we were going. The Clam is hanging off the side of the dang truck. Thank God these little bungee cords held. That is a first. I cannot believe. My goodness, it's like I'm shoving them into here. I don't even know how the heck that could have done that. Oh my goodness. That was nuts. Imagine if we would have passed a cop or something and they would have seen that.
That probably would have been horrible.
That is awful, but there you go. Some of the hijinks of driving on the road, but thank goodness I strapped it because I honestly wasn't even considering it this time, but I always remind myself, take the extra precautions.
Because we always take risks!
Because you never know what type of risk you're gonna take, and that is not one that I would have been happy with.
I would have been so mad.
I would have been devastated, and probably the RV would have been devastated because that would have hit the RV for sure, and probably caused an accident behind us because we're in a very strange location that I never want to get stuck in. And luckily, you can see there's trucks coming this way. This lane is like an extra lane that just so happened to happen here, and this just happened. Jackson saw it because he's riding with me. Oh my goodness. Let's get back in and get going.
Strap it down a little bit better before you get it.
Yes. All right, got it super duper tighted in there. I got it like strapped around multiple times on both sides. Like this thing is super heavy, but that could still fly away. Maybe I should do something about that as well before we get going, but there's no way that Clam is moving now. And we're about to get back on this road. We've still got about like 200 or so miles, so about 2-ish hours, maybe a little bit more, maybe 3 hours. Actually, I think it said 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours. Let's go with that. Let's stay with that. Let's get on the road. Only been driving for like an hour and a half. Holy moly. That is not something I wanted to happen, but let's get going already. Check out this beautiful little girl waiting for Daddy. You're so cute. Oh my goodness, you are such a good ride-along dog. What the heck? I know you guys probably can't see it, but it just started raining all of a sudden moments after I got back into the truck. How strange. What a weird bunch of events that just happened. And that's it. The rain is already gone and done.
That's weird.
Very, very strange. What is happening? I was able to get back on the road super duper easily though, which was nice. Traffic is not horrific. It's just this is a 65-mile-an-hour road, so you do have to be extra careful. But that was weird, and I'm hoping nothing else happens. This was not what I was expecting to be doing. When I looked up this gas station, we were below the E. We were so low that the little meter was telling me nothing. It was giving me the dashes. Didn't even tell me how many miles, but check this out. Out into the street. This is one of the worst gas stations I've ever had to pull in. It's so much smaller than I anticipated. People were having to jump the curb to get around me, and I'm probably gonna have to back up into the street to get out of here. And look, ever since I cleaned the dang vent, what's happening over here? Check this out. This is the only place I was able to pull into. Thank God this one was open. And to actually get out of here, if I don't back up, if this truck wasn't here, that's the honey's car right there. I could swing it wide and maybe go around, but then I've got a food truck over there that I've got to worry about, which is gonna make things a lot harder. We gotta fill this whole thing up. We've got about 2.5 more hours to go, and I don't even think I'm gonna fill it up with what I asked to put into here. Yeah, maybe. Doing 100, so at $50, it's almost 20 gallons, which that should be enough. This is ridiculous, but look at them prices right there. This is why I came here. Drove 3 miles out of the way just to get gas for $2.64. Can't beat that. All finished up, and it put $92, almost 35 gallons, and now comes the fun part of getting out of here, and this is a super high traffic area. I'm not excited for this. Wow, that was absolutely insane, and I really wish it didn't take both of us to get me out of there, because I would have loved to have that on camera. But the guy next to me ended up helping as well. He stopped traffic so I could back up just enough so that I could pull forward. You could see right here into this area. I know that's super duper hard to see, but I was able to actually pull forward instead of going around everybody, actually backing up onto the street. And now all I gotta do is turn right here, which is great, but the traffic is so dense in this area. It's so hard to do. This guy's gonna have to wait, that guy's gonna have to wait. There we go, we're out and we're on. Thank goodness. That was insane and intense. Tightest it's ever been, and I don't ever want to do anything like that again. But of course, with having a gas truck, I have to go to gas stations, not gas stations that have diesel, because diesel stations are usually bigger because they know trucks and semi-trucks are going to be coming through. But most gas stations that are just gas are not big enough. So man, oh man, I love this truck, and I have no intentions of upgrading to a diesel. I shouldn't say upgrading or changing over, because it's not really an upgrade for us right now. Gas is way cheaper, way more affordable, easier, accessible. If we didn't have the trailer on it, it'd be great everywhere we go. But of course, on travel days like this, when we're going more than one tank full away, it is very hard to plan appropriately. We love going to pilots and places like that, but sometimes you don't find those. So that's the instance that we ran into right now. Plus, with the way gas was just priced, I had to take the risk of going to that gas station to save a couple of pennies. But it all worked out. We're on the road again. And man, this place is super congested. Traffic is ridiculous. We are 2 hours from our destination, and I'm pulled off on the side of the road, just some random busy road. Which is not that busy, which is actually pretty good. The whole reason I even stopped here, because the honey needed to get some coffee, because she's feeling drowsy. Our ETA, we left the RV park a little after 11. It only supposed to take us 5.5 hours, so that would have brought us to about 4:30 or so. And somehow this always happens, I swear. For some reason, it's like RV Life, the app that I use, does not account for traffic, but Google Maps and Apple iOS, whatever it is, they do. So the honey will usually get an update on the time, but I will not. All that'll happen on RV Life is that the time will keep going up and up and up and up to our ETA. So now we're 2 hours out, 90 miles to go. We got this beautiful bridge ahead of us, which I'm going to show you guys because I absolutely love it. I wish I could have filmed it last time we came, but now it's like sunset. You can see it. My face is glowing. It looks pretty nice. But 7:30 is our ETA right now. But I'm still waiting for the honey, and she's probably like 2 or 3 miles back at a Dunkin' Donuts McDonald's combo that was over there, which was pretty good. Thank goodness she didn't see the Starbucks that was like literally right after, or else she would have stopped there and spent $30 on half the price, or half the items that we would have gotten. Because unfortunately, since we're not getting to the RV park when we thought we would, which was going to be 4:30, 5 o'clock, maybe even 5:30, which is about dinner time, we would have been able to cook something for dinner after setting up, which would have been great. But now we're going to have to get food on the road. which I hate doing. I hate getting fast food. We've been doing really well as far as eating healthy and making sure the kids are eating healthy. So this is like a unhealthy treat every once in a while. And oh man, this sunset is so beautiful. I cannot wait to show you guys as soon as she gets here and we start going. All right, we officially made it. We're gonna spend Christmas in the Keys. It is super chilly outside, but as soon as you pull in, there's a basketball court and all of our friends' kids are outside playing. So of course, the kids wanted to jump out, literally almost out the window. They're so cute. Been driving, man, it took us, we left at 11. It is almost 8 o'clock right now, so almost a 9-hour driving day with a few stops. But I wanted to show you guys one thing. Out that beautiful full moon. Let me get a better look at that. There it is. That is too cool behind those clouds. That is one bright moon. Now I've got the job of getting the RV to the spot. Mom is actually gonna stay with the kids until they're ready to go. We're literally right up front. This is wonderful. This should hopefully be a quick park job. Don't have to do too many adjustments. There's no escort this time. There was last time, and I made a mistake of leaving without my escort, but that's because they didn't tell me there was an escort, so I made sure to ask this time. But they're all in bed or at least home having a good time. But she said the spot is nice and big. Just get in there and get set up and take it easy because we've been on the road all day. So let's get that done now. Getting all set up. And this was a crazy to pull in spot. I'll show you why in just a second. But Honey told me that when she was putting in the slides earlier, she had an issue with the slides sticking. And that's because the nails I used to nail in the boards, which I'll give you a better look here in a second. There we go. Were too long. And you can see that's where one came out, and there was 3 right there, and they're too long. They were protruding, so I started cutting, and that's how much I had to cut off, which I kind of had a feeling, but I wasn't sure. I don't see where they went in. It must have been in the seal, which is not good at all, but I don't think too much harm. There's the holes right there. They went into the RV right here, which is okay. That little bit was not going to puncture all the way through to the other side of the RV, which is great. But now I'm having to go and climb up here. You can see I already have my pliers up here, my cutters. Look at those. I gotta clip all of those, and you guys are gonna come with me for this. So let me get up here. Which you can see I'm already on top of the counter. Gotta Spider-Man it. Oh, that wasn't me that made that noise. That was you guys. All right. So we're up here. All right. Up here now, which this is perfectly fine. For those of you at home being like, you shouldn't be out there. We sit, and there's so much weight on this slide that there's no issue with me being up here, and I'm just going to have to army crawl my way all the way to the other side. Ooh, that other side I can't do, though. That's going to be difficult, but I've got to do it for this. I've got to do it for the other slide over there. That side, you can see some of our decorations. Over there, beautiful. I love this project that she made me do, but I don't love this part of it, even though this is kind of fun. None of the kids are here to see me, of course, because our friends are here, which is nice. They get to spend time with them. And I mean, Christmas in the Keys, you can't beat that as a kid. I love these pinchers right here because not only are they cutters, metal cutters, they're also nail pullers as well. And I get really close with them because of the angle of it. So there you go, just watch your eyeballs. That actually fell in between the slide, which is not a big deal. That won't cause any damage, I don't think. There's nothing there. Just gotta watch my eyes. That one shot at me. The nails are fighting back. They didn't want to be clipped. I should have sent the kids up here to do this. Of course, but this takes some real muscle. Because if you don't do it just right. Oh, that one shot me in the arm too. All right. All right, close your eyes, guys. Ooh, pray for the best. All right, we're almost done. Ooh. All mind the noises. I'm getting old. I ain't as young as I once was. Ooh, Toby Keith, rest in peace. Ooh. All right, I see a few. Oh yeah, I'm not getting all the way down there to get the rest of these, but I'll get the ones that I can, and we'll call it a night. I'm so tired.
All right, look at George. He just crossed from here and got on the stand, right? The little table, because he has to get to the other slide.
Why did the George cross the slide?
You're blinding everybody at home.
Oh, now you can't see nothing.
Ah, I can see you.
All right, I definitely want to see this. Excuse me.